usually listen to In the Air Tonight. It's a Phil Collins song. Ray Lewis and the Ravens used to listen to it pregame. So.
I'm not very superstitious. I do always want the coaching staff to match. So maybe that is superstitious or a ritual, I don't know. But we do have to match pretty much from top to bottom. Sneakers, we already have our game day shoes.
I don't personally, but my team, we take turns each game preparing like a pregame pump up in the locker room before we go out. And it's really great. It gets us all ready to go for the game.
Our coaching staff actually, historically, we've picked a song of the season, and we won't enter the locker room until we've heard that song. So there's been times where we've gotten into the locker room late, and I'm sure our team is wondering where the heck we are, but if we forgot to play the song, we have to take that extra time to make sure that we hear it from start to finish.
I have a lot of superstitions. Coaches have no control, but we pretend we do. I always enter and exit out the same door. So, and this occurs at practice, because if that happens, then I will feel that if someone gets hurt, it's my fault. So I always use the same door that I go out and in every time. I'm also a big believer about signs. If there's an orange and blue sign, a sky, it's meant to be. It's going to be our day. So everything is a sign, and I go looking for them if I don't find them. I'm a big superstitious person.
I think since high school I've done one thing. I put pre-wrap all on both my knees, and I wear it before every single game, and sometimes practice, but it has to happen before every single game. And I twirl my stick before a game starts, and I do a handshake with one of my teammates.
Usually get Starbucks before a game, a venti iced red eye, regardless if it's hot or cold, and that's pretty much it. There's usually food involved, and then I think that there are some just pre-game kind of rituals that you develop with a player, or I'm usually warming up the goalies, so what they kind of want, or what are their routines or what are their rituals. So I just kind of go along with that. But there's usually a Starbucks in my hand before a game.
I get a iced green tea with my teammate Maggie Connolly before every single game. And I also wear the same sports bra, spandex, socks for every game.
I like to get some Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That always helps set the mood. And then I just like to write my pregame plan and speech with a specific pencil in a specific spot in the locker room.
I do have designated game socks. I wash them, but they're socks that I wear for every game. And then we also do a dance party in the locker room just to get rid of the nerves and just get us excited for the game. So we always do that too.
The team just gathers together. We gather together in the team room before every game, and we have pick different players to speak before each game. That that's kind of a unique thing that we do. But no, I don't really have any rituals.
Before every game, I actually shower.
Pre-game ritual for me, I like to, when we're home, I like to be in my office and watch my team walk out and overlook and just take in the moment and remember how great it is on game day. Game day is our favorite day, so we try to take a moment, kind of step back and take it all in before we go into the heat of the battle.
I usually just like listening to music in the locker room with my teammates, but also we've made a habit of writing down individual goals that we all have before each game, which really helps come game time.
I always eat a banana before a game. I usually wear 2 pairs of socks before a game, and I always listen to music going down to the field or on the bus.
I'd say that pre-game rituals for our team, everyone gets together and does game day hair, so we sit around and braid each other's hair and the funky, cool setups, and the eye black is definitely a big one for me. I think it is very intimidating, and I think it just looks cool.
I guess the closest thing to a ritual would be just taking a few minutes to myself before every game in the locker room, just to sort of calm myself down because I get really excited before all of the games. So that would be my ritual for a game.
One thing, I shower before every game. So my teammates always make fun of me for that. And then another one, my teammate and I always cross our sticks on the sidelines, our backup sticks.